Welcome to round number 1 of DeMuslim versus IAmMagic. We are here in the SteelSeries Prime Cup. It's a $20,000 tournament, and right now we have a Roosmere going on. This is the best of 3, so a lot on the line here, and we'll see how this first round goes. It'll be good to see Roos out of the way for the rest of the series. Not gonna lie. So, what units could we be seeing? Well, could we possibly see some horse archers? Probably some scouts. Probably some professional scouts. I think you'll see a little bit of all that. So, we might have to, like right now, what do? I guess we watch to see how many deer they get. So, we'll keep an eye on these bounties here. Right now at 40 versus 25. DeMuslim in the early lead with the deer here. Let's see what's going on. So, we got deer here. We've got deer here. We got deer here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4. What? These two are right next to each other. Okay, IAmMagic getting a kind of a favorable spawn. Let's see if he scouts out this deer here. Deer here, deer here. How many times can we say that? He has to see it. It's right there. It's right there. Maybe he's returning his sheep. You could probably walk those sheep home, but I don't know. Maybe just being safe. So if he gets those 2 hunts, DeMuslim gets these 2 hunts. It should be fine. Now, by the way, ranks of these 2 players, DeMuslim is definitely the favored as far as rank goes. So IAmMagic's got some work to do, but Magic has been just absolutely amazing us throughout this tournament. He beat Hera, who was ranked number 5, knocking him out in the final round of that series, and he just got done playing up against I don't even remember who was in the last round. It's been so long. He just got done being another big player. It was the Mista. It was the Mista. So he's had a long journey and has fought really hard to get to this position. All these players walking array since they've made it to the semifinals, at least $1,500. So they've got rent money already, and now they're going for the big prize here. Now, we talked about the deers. The real prize here is the wolves. These are worth 25 gold a piece. Let's look at the bounty right now. DeMuslim's ahead just a little bit. He's got 2 deer there, or 2 wolves there. Getting 2 wolves there is a total of 4 wolves. That's 100 gold. Assuming Magic doesn't swoop it up somehow. Does Magic have any deer? Oh, I don't see any wolves for him. Unless he already brought some home. So that's where the real money is. It's in slaughtering these wolves. And you see these players bringing them back to the town center. There's no reason to sit out here and fight them with your scouts. You get the wolves, you bring them back to the town center, and they give you your bounty. Okay, here we go. You might have to do a few laps around the town center here. Now, wolves coming in. Oh, I thought I was going to go for the villager. Lots of biting infantry. Realism. Wolves chasing horses across the map, ignoring villagers. Definitely not going after sheep. And this bounty is going to be coming in. You see that Golden Gate coming down. Now, in case you have been living under a rock, Roos does not need to mine gold at all to get to the castle age. So they just use that bounty from those resources and can do some trading at this Golden Gate to landmark, which serves its purpose as a market and has favorable exchanges every minute. So let's look at the bounty. 270 for DeMuslim, 195 for IAmMagic. So the difference here, right now, IAmMagic does not have his tier 2 bounty, while DeMuslim does. So this is a little bit of an eco advantage since that does give him gathering rates. Now, I think Magic's about to get it. He's 5 gold away. I think he could actually just punch these sheep and that would get him there. Perhaps. But right now, he does not have that tier 2 bounty. So this puts DeMuslim at a lead economically right now. Let's see if he gets a still short. Out here looking. He's trying to find any wolves, but is not finding them at the moment. I don't know if there's any wolves left on the map. There's a sheep there. I think that's all of them. I don't know the exact number of wolves on a map, but I'm sure that is a thing that Roos players know. Okay, new age begins. DeMuslim aging up just a hair behind Magic, but it's not really much of a difference here. Still working on getting that bounty, so he's still not there yet. Okay, so what you're going to see from those players, I think they're both going to go straight for a fast castle. We're going to be making a bunch of cav archers, and it's going to be a bunch of horse archers forever, and we'll see how they break the line, but it'll be a thing. And you know, it would be a big thing to open this series with the win. I'm sure both players would love to pull ahead here. And at least in a mirror, you don't have to worry about being a Civ that maybe can't take on the Roos. We're an even playing field. Looks like Magic's trying to chase down DeMuslim's scout there. Still, okay, finally Magic has reached that tier 2 bounty and is getting that the 10% villager food harvest rate, hunting cabins, generating 24 gold per second. So 22 there. 25. Wait, did it say 24 gold per minute? I guess it hasn't caught up. I don't know. I guess it changes but trees too, right? Yeah, gold race by the number of nearby trees. So, I mean, very small detail, but that's what you look at here. Now, here's something that could be exciting. Could be exciting. Both players are going for professional scouts. You see that going on here. I've seen the great deer heist happen where they go to the town center and steal deer. I can't remember who did it, who I was watching in this tournament. A little bit of a fight over the deer. It does look like IAmMagic is getting all of them. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets 4 deer, and DeMuslim gets 3 deer. So first scout showdown. It does look like IAmMagic. He has gone straight for stealing his opponent's deer. And look at this. He can easily ferry in all this deer that's close to him quite easily. So this could be a pickup. I mean, you got to consider these deer. Each one of those is worth 350 food. He's stolen at least 4 of that food, 4 of those hunts from his enemy. But DeMuslim isn't his first rodeo. He's going for his opponent's hunt. Let's see how this goes. Moving across the plains. The map here, by the way, is Dry Arabia. Look at them go, galloping away. They are looking for some juicy deer to bring back home. They see those scouts, though. Let's see, 6 scouts versus 4 scouts. Did they get all the deer yet? Still got 3 out there. He might be able to pick up 3 of them, and also could pick up these. So, you know, he's had 4 stolen from him. He needs to get at least 4 to neutralize that, and I think he will right here. At least 3 there. And will he get any of these? It does look like he will go for it. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's +1 on the deer. 6, right? So he's +2 on the deer, if my math is right. Never do math on stream. I would say he's +2, but now he's having 1, 2, 3, 4 deer stolen. So now who's ahead? IAmMagic has 2 more deer. Man, Roos Mears, you gotta really be good at your math for this. If I calculated correctly, I do believe IAmMagic is 2 deer ahead. But you know, we'll let the scientists, data scientists, analysts up in the booth for the SteelSeries Prime Cup check our numbers. We'll let them check it. Sorry there, we got excited. Wooden Fortress coming down here on the wood line for DeMuslim. Seems going with the Abbey of the Trinity. Notice no mining camp yet for him. Same thing for IAmMagic. He doesn't know mining. Doing the exact same thing. They don't call it a mirror for nothing. So DeMuslim reaching the castle age a little bit faster. Maybe just a little more optimized build. Without watching the last bit of this deer gathering, I do believe Magic just stole 2 extra. So that's not going to be a huge deal. It's not going to be a huge deer. Anyways. Okay, so now it's going to be horse archer time. Bring on the horse archers. Actually, it's going to be relic time first. Okay, both players train. Yeah. Man, I have not played much Roos, but I feel like I know exactly how to play them already from casting a few of these. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relics. Let's look at the placements on these. This is a central relic. Very even distribution here. So which ones will they go for first will be the question. Looks like he's going to go for that middle one. What's DeMuslim going for? You know, he might get them first since he did age up faster. They're both going for the same relic. Is this technically closer to IAmMagic space? I think it might be. Let's see how this goes, because DeMuslim will get his warrior priest out first. Warrior monk, rather. Here we go. Warrior monk heading out. He is trying to pick up a relic. Now, do note that those relics are worth 100 gold generation per minute. So if you can pick that up, that's 100 free gold per minute. And we're going to watch here. I don't want to see the minimap because we're going to see if they see it. Look at that. IAmMagic grabs the relic. A huge pickup for him. And let's see how the other ones go. Oh! Oh my gosh, DeMuslim! 5 head, look at this! He uses his scouts to surround and murder the warrior monk. They are doing him dirty. And I don't think I've seen this one before. This is just next level DeMuslim. This is why, you know, he's a fan favorite. He could take this all the way. Look at him get that relic. And we do have a horse archer out on the field. Wow. But try now. The same thing could have happened to him, right? Okay, so training more. Is he grabbed another one yet? 1, 2. Now, let's be honest. In the day, is it an extra 100 gold going to make a huge difference? Probably not, but it surely helps. So we'll have to see. I'm going to wait, and we'll see what the total tally is at the end of the day. But DeMuslim currently has 1 relic, 2 relics. Okay. 4 archery range. 36 villagers. I don't know. I was trying to do a Christmas medley. I failed. Okay, boar going down. So working on that bounty there. 380 bounty and some gold. I hope a TC dive bomb happens. Me too. I really do hope. Let's see if it happens. It could happen. So what Chad is talking about there is players are known to do a dive bomb in, and they try to grab the deer from underneath the town center. But it'll be difficult here. It's a pretty tight build. I don't know if they can pull it off. And we see the horse archers are already on the field. Let's check the relics here. Magic has 1 relic. He has grabbed 2 relics, while DeMuslim has grabbed 3 of them. So DeMuslim will have an extra 100 gold per minute, while Magic, I guess, got 2 of his deer. So there's a trade. There's a trade. I think I'd rather have the gold, personally. And now the battle begins. Will there be a town center dive? I don't know. We will see. We will see. I feel like the counter to play to the dive is probably like to probably like sit here with a warrior priest and just try to wololo them as they run in. Maybe that's how you counter it. Now, if we're gonna be seeing a lot of this back and forth horse archer action. This is gonna be the game for a while. We got 13 versus 15. We've got 9 scouts versus 11. I mean, very similar sized armies. There could be some weird microing going on. I'm trying to not look at that sacred site banner. It's unfortunately can't hide it. 1 horse archer down, scout down, warrior priest on the front line. It does look like DeMuslim's got some early pickups on units and has, I think, the numbers advantage there. Another red. You see a lot of red bodies on the ground. Only 2 dead units for DeMuslim. So a quite effective trade. Let's look at that military graph already. Look at that. IAmMagic's lost a total of 15 compared to the 2 of DeMuslim. So DeMuslim, I don't know if this was micro or macro of the numbers there, but he is already has an early lead as far as that military fight he just took. Meanwhile, Magic has grabbed a sacred site. That is 100 gold per minute for him. So he is now even with DeMuslim. He grabs this one. He is now plus 100. He is 100 gold ahead in the free gold generation game. Now, another thing to note, DeMuslim is going to be healing up those low HP horse archers and scouts. So he has 5 warrior priests in the mix there. Obviously, IAmMagic is down on the warrior priest. He, in fact, has no warrior priests with his army. He's been out grabbing the sacred sites, and this could cost him. If Muslim starts to push again and he takes a fight with a fully HP army with bigger numbers from what I can see here. So DeMuslim looked to be in a very nice position. Just waiting, grabbing the middle sacred site. They are now even on gold generation for you folks counting back at home. And here we go. Big engagement. Let's see what's going on. We've got scouts on the front line going down. Lots of warrior priests for DeMuslim. I do believe he has a larger army. And I think he will take this fight. It's hard to say if IAmMagic noticed it. A lot of scouts on the back line. Just like a scrappy little battle here. And as we kind of guessed, DeMuslim, it does have the numbers advantage right now, and we'll be cleaning this up. The question is that enough to be GG? Is this when a Roosmere is decided? When whoever... He has the horse archers now. I have you now. And he's charging in. Warrior Priest, he can now heal up. Actually, most of them are pretty high health. And IAmMagic, not a very good fight for him. Of course, it's hard to kind of calculate how many units you have in the moment, right? But this is looking for good DeMuslim. I think he's going to go out and take these sacred sites now. It does appear what he's doing. He split his army. Even his split army, I think, is as big as all the units that Magic has right now. And that is true. Anything else unique going on? Let's see. We've got a blacksmith. Any techs yet? He does have his range techs. No melee techs. Building his first siege workshop. Let's see for DeMuslim. He's going for that Warrior's Fortitude. Has his attack, but not range defense. Does not have any melee techs. No siege workshop for him yet. I didn't see it. Did Magic get the Warriors? He has not got that yet. Warrior's Fortitude. So that gives their cav plus 20 health. So that's going to be really big. Now let's see here. 10 cav archers versus 13. I think Magic could force this off and hold the sacred site for now. We'll have to see here. And his army is has the tech advantage at the moment. Yes, micro advantage is a thing now too. And there we go. Down goes a warrior priest for warrior monk. Sorry, I call him warrior priest. That's what they're calling Age of Empires 3. Everyone, that unit for Edge Civilization has a different name too, so you got to keep them straight. But DeMuslim, he didn't get that sacred site, but he still should have the larger army, from what I can see. Is there a way to see population? There is not. Heaven forbid they allow you to see that. But look at the score. DeMuslim is ahead, and when you have a mirror, you can compare those scores pretty effectively. But here we go. Could be a big mangonel shot, but it hits nothing. Oh man, that's a big investment too. 400 wood, 200 gold there for that mangonel. Can it get anything? DeMuslim splitting. Another shot goes off, hitting absolutely nothing. IAmMagic kiting back, and down goes that mangonel. No value from that. And now he's going to be cleaning up this fight. You see him splitting his units in case there's another mangonel back there, and trying to move in, trying to micro down IAmMagic's army. And I feel like DeMuslim is in a clear lead right now, and the score certainly shares that opinion as well. Let's see if he can do it now. Let's see this army split. 8 down here versus the 10 of IAmMagic. We do have a warrior priest and scout in on the action. They're getting a little bit close to this wooden fortress here very soon. Horse archers everywhere. 4 days. Wow, that was a heck of that marine flick, the marine split reflex. Yeah, for those of you fighting StarCraft 2, Baneling busts come in and they could just explode, nuke your whole army, and you had to be able to very, very, very quickly split your units up. I mean, the same thing for Age of Empires with mangonels. Age of Empires 2 players have a lot of experience with that. But man, DeMuslim not missing a beat there on his micro, sitting right now at 22. Let's see if he heals any of those up versus the 14 right now of IAmMagic. Look at the villager count. 56 for DeMuslim, 45 for IAmMagic. Holy cow. So he must have lost some villagers there in that battle. Or there was a raid. I perhaps missed him. Picking up that boar. Has he got all his bounty yet? He's very close to getting his tier 3 bounty. Is there another boar out on the map, or is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that's it for now. So, the question, I think DeMuslim is quite far ahead. Does he know that he's ahead? Of course, we can see the scores, but in-game, this is one thing unique to Age of Empires 4. Players do not see a score in real time, so they don't know necessarily how far they may be ahead. And DeMuslim probably knows that he had some pretty good trades there, obviously cleaning up that first battle. But here we go. Another mangonel. Oh, that mangonel shot did hit. Taking a lot of these cav to half health. Another one going off. Doesn't hit anything. Hits just one horse archer there on the back line. So that's the first value out of this mangonel. I mean, if he had, I can only imagine he went for the mangonel early on. If he had like 2 or 3 of them and somehow got a lucky shot off, he could have flattened a lot of these. We see a lot of these are currently low on health, so maybe he'll heal these up. Let's see, is he training more warrior priests? He is, warrior monks. And meanwhile, DeMuslim is picking up the sacred sites. If he gets this last one, which he is right now, that will start the sacred site victory countdown. It does take 10 minutes. It will not show in the UI because it's not a feature right now of Age of Empires 4, but we can know that that will happen at, I guess it'll be 28 minutes and 42 seconds. So chat, someone write that down. 28 minutes, 42 seconds is when DeMuslim will win via sacred site. Okay. Chat says if I say warrior priest one more time, I have to do 20 push-ups on stream. Okay, I'll hold you to that. I'll hold you to that. Okay, so IAmMagic is capturing that middle sacred site. Also has that mangonel on the back line. Will DeMuslim add any siege into his army? I see a stable adding some knights in there. Not just a stable. We have 3 stables. So definitely not going for siege from what I can tell. But eco-wise, clearly DeMuslim is in the lead. But this game ain't over yet. We've seen some crazy back and forths in all these series for this SteelSeries Prime Cup. And you never know what can happen. Now, DeMuslim gets a little line of sight. One thing to know is when you're standing on top of a sacred site, you can actually see, like, you can see that through the fog of war. So he knows that there's a mangonel there. He knows where his enemy's army is. That's a little intel. So I usually say, like, if you're not in battle, stay off the sacred site. He actually needs to get he needs to get his warrior monk on the sacred site. Haha, you can't get me, chat. You can't get me. But look at this army from the Muslim. Holy cow, you would think you were watching the Mongols or the Lakota, but no, this is in fact the Rus, an entire cavalry-based army, and this is going to be an interesting battle. This could be it. Huge mangonel shot coming out, but he is actually healing that mangonel, it does appear. Wait, okay, his villagers in there. I didn't see the villagers. I was like, how's he doing that? But this is just DeMuslim. He's spread his units out. This has an absolute death ball here. I mean, how do you come back from this if you're in IAmMagic's position? Wow. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. So we've got those horse archers moving back. But I mean, what he built his fortress, but it's just not doing a whole lot. And you know, it is hard to siege down if you are into Muslim's shoes, but he does have some knights in here. He does have an A scout, so it takes a second to siege down, but he will get it. And IAmMagic training some Springald, it does look like, on the back line, along with a Mangonel. So we got a Mangonel and a Springald. He's gotten the siege route, and maybe this is, you know, for the Rus mirror, maybe the true move is you just go all cavalry. You don't need siege, just go all cavalry. But we'll see if it's enough to get this victory. He's healing up his units before getting back in battle. Let's see. DeMuslim killed some villagers. I don't know if I saw, maybe it was on the back line. Currently 65 villagers for DeMuslim versus the 53 of IAmMagic. I've been watching this cav death ball. Okay, it looks like the sacred site timer was just reset to 31 minutes, I believe, something about that. So we'll see if that becomes a factor here if this game keeps going. DeMuslim moving in with this giant cav death ball. Let's see what he can do. Mangonel, his days are going to be numbered. He does get a shot off. Did he actually damage? I think he hit some units. It's hard to say if it just hit the ground or not. But meanwhile, idling 11 villagers there inside the town center, picking up a villager there on the back. He's already has the villager advantage. And what does IAmMagic have? He has nothing. Well, he's over here. He's trying to go for a raid. So, you know, he's behind. He knows he needs to make something happen. Trying to go for a big raid. Let's see what he can do. 1 villager, 2 villagers, 3 villagers. Picking up the reinforcements. 4 villagers, 5 villagers, and 6 villagers? Maybe. But meanwhile, we've got DeMuslim with his cavalry horde moving out. 62 villagers for DeMuslim versus the 43 of IAmMagic. Unfortunately, he is just a little bit too far. Look at this. Big move there. Had this wall. He went through the other side to hide. So he's got 24 idle villagers at the moment. And more villagers going down for DeMuslim. We'll check the count here after all this nonsense is done. And you just see how much damage these horse archers deal out. So much DPS. It is absolutely wild. He pressed the villager button more. You know, I don't know if that's necessarily the case here, but look at this Springald. He's like, don't mind me. I swear, I'm Rus also. I'm Rus also. Just run by. You know, there's nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. And that Springald lives to see another day. They're like dinosaurs. If you don't move, they can't see you, right? That's what they said in Jurassic Park. But look at this. DeMuslim's got some villagers that are going to be caught off guard, losing some military reinforcements while it's at it. So IAmMagic getting a little bit of value here. And he's behind in villagers, so he has to make something happen. About a 10 villager difference at the moment. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of curious about this whole decision to build farms way out here. Like, granted, I'm sure he was just gathering out here and then he just decided to build the farms. But you know, in a game like this, that there's going to be horse archer raids out the wazoo. And this is... You need at least put some towers out here. Like, this was pretty greedy of DeMuslim, I would say. Because, as you see there, he just lost all of those villagers. And DeMuslim has brought his entire horde back. So IAmMagic making some progress here. 44 villagers versus the 51 of DeMuslim. But is it going to be enough? He still has to deal with this army. That's still a thing. He can kill all the villagers he wants. He still has to deal with this army. And DeMuslim's like, I've had it with you. I'm going to spread out. I'm going to find you. And now he's trying to build a wall of himself. There's the snake wall. Get him in the chat. We got a snake wall. Rus snake wall. Trying to stop the horse archer raids. Man, they're beautiful. Look at him. Look at it go. Get in cinematic mode there. Here we go. They're going out. He has defended his home front. Man, look at him go. trampling through the farms. No respect for the farmers at the moment. Okay, let's see what's going on. We got, it looks like a sacred site is being captured right now. So they've been going back and forth on these sacred sites the entire game. Is he just parking a bunch of warrior monks on there? I think that's what he's doing. Okay, so, boy, oh boy, Magic's got 3 horse archers, 2 mangonels. That's it. Look at the military graph real quick. Okay, units lost, 160 for IAmMagic, 132 for DeMuslim, and there we go. Those horse archers he did have are now dead. I mean, if you're a Magic Shoes, I mean, look at the score. He is half as much scored. By the way, 35 minutes just about would be when the Sacred Site victory would happen. Now, he can't see the score, but, I mean, what do you do in his position? He has nothing. He's trying to train an army, but DeMuslim will be reaching, I'm sure, Pop Max here in the near future. Getting some rage right now on IAmMagic's villagers. Okay, so I do feel like this game is probably securely in DeMuslim's grasp, unless I mean he would have to have just like crazy mangonel shot or a conversion or something. I mean, this is the point of the game. Honestly, if you're in Magic Shoes, that's what you should be trying for. Like, I gotta get a mango shot in. I need to do like grab both these relics, try to get a lucky conversion. Like, maybe stand behind the army so they have to run forward. I don't know. You gotta do something crazy, because he doesn't have the force to deal with this. And for DeMuslim, he doesn't even have to really push into the main base. He can just wait and take his Sacred Site victory. Would like to see him maybe come out and wall this up to truly secure these, but I don't think he's going to. There we go. 3 mangonels. Now, this would be a devastating shot if he gets this off. We'll have to see. And can you siege yet for DeMuslim? I don't think so. Oh, what was that? What was that? Okay, just checking out. Not doing much. Let's look at the villager count right now. 50 for IAmMagic, 64 for DeMuslim. So he's up 14 at the moment. Not to mention some gold revenue. Okay, here we go. Now he spread his army out, but now he's running in this gauntlet, and maybe we could see it. 1 mangonel shot coming. A lot of horse archers dying on the right side. He's going to try to heal these mangonels. Can't even get another shot. That really only took 1 out there. 1 mangonel goes down. A big shot goes off. Another mangonel goes down. And now he's got all these villagers. I mean, if that wasn't GG before, that is going to be it. Villagers dying left and right. I mean, this is probably a complete cleanup of villagers. And there we go. GG is called. DeMuslim taking the first round of the SteelSeries Prime Cup semifinals, and we'll be moving on to IAmMagic's map choice here for the next game. Both players have banned Mongols. We will not be seeing any Mongols today. Let's real quick look at that economic graph. You can see here, DeMuslim was just ahead across the board. Look at that, double as much gold. And of course, I'm sure those relics and sacred sites had a lot to do with that. Same thing with food. I mean, just absolutely dominating round 1 of the series. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next game.